we're going to show you how to properly insert your fuel canister for your hot shot, and then show you how to troubleshoot it if you have any problems. So first thing you want to make sure is that your hot shot is unplugged. Got your remote, got your plug, not plugged in. Next, you may want to wear gloves because when you insert the fuel canisters, it does spray a little bit of fuel. And you may want to wear safety goggles too. Alright, so the fuel canister is held in here by this spring-loaded mechanism. And then the nipple needs to insert right into the solenoid here. And when you insert it, it has to be perfectly upright. If you have it off kilter at all, it can leak. So I'm going to show you how to do it. First you set the base in, and then push down so you have a lot of room, and then slowly go up until you feel it go in. And then listen for any leaks. If you hear any leaks, it's because you put it in crooked. Alright, I don't hear any leaks. Next up, I'm going to plug in the machine. And I'm going to turn the switch to the lower position, which is for the remote. The upper position is for DMX, but we're going to use the remote. Alright, then you're going to want to stand back and press the button. If you notice that the machine isn't firing correctly, or if it's just spraying fuel, it's most likely because your igniter is centered over the fuel orifice. So what we're going to do is unplug this, and then you can put the camera right in here over the top. And you see these two wires here. This is the igniter. And then this hole here is where the fuel comes out. We do not want these wires like this over the fuel. You might think you do, but actually the fuel is going to blow out the spark. So we want it offset about as much as we can get without touching the side of the machine. So I'm going to plug it back in, press the button. So it's good. Now see, if I move this over like this, you see how it just sprays fuel? So we need to back it up. And now that the prongs are wet, you may need to dry them with a towel. Or just wait a few seconds for it to evaporate. The other problem you might encounter if you're getting a misfire is the two prongs up here on the igniter are too far apart, or they're touching each other. You want to have a small gap like a spark plug, and you can just take your fingers and adjust those so that it's just a few millimeters apart.